Hey Juventini, welcome back to the All Juve cast. I'm Alberto, and I'm going to hit you with some news today. We're going to talk about Demiral to Atalanta potentially. We're going to talk about Chiellini, and of course the ongoing Locatelli saga and where we stand as of today. All that on Juve today. Alright, so we'll kick it off with Demiral. Atalanta very interested. Once the deal for Cristiano Romero to Tottenham finalizes, Atalanta will turn their sights to Demiral. They're going to have an offer somewhere around 25 million euros with a 5 million euro bonus. They're not far off of what Juventus would like, which is somewhere around 35 to 40 million. So something could potentially get done there. Again, keep in mind on what I reported yesterday that if Juventus could find a deal for Demiral and Rugani, they will probably bring in Milenkovic. And now Rugani has more interest outside of just Sarri's Lazio, but Lazio also is interested in Demiral. Rugani has a couple other teams interested too. Something could potentially go down here. So this is quite interesting, and we got to keep in mind there's still about a month of Mercado left, so a lot could still happen, even though it's frustrating. And we know everybody's financial situations. It's very interesting to keep an eye on. So we will have eyes on the Demiral potential deal to Atalanta, but now even keep eyes on what Lazio wants to do, as they're obviously eyeing up center backs. So interesting stuff there. Giorgio Chiellini, all but done. A 2-year extension prepared for him, and we're just waiting for him to sign. So yeah, 2-year extension ready for Chiellini. Should be announced either later today or even tomorrow, but he is back at the training center in Contenasa. So Chiellini's back, as well as the other Italy internationals. In terms of Locatelli, where do we stand? Sassuolo opening up to the loan, finally. And again, great for Juventus to stick to their guns here. They had the leverage as soon as the player basically gave terms to Juventus. So Juve sticking to their guns. 2-year loan deal, and then obviously obligation to purchase at 25 million. The loans were at 5 million, so that puts them around 35 million total. And Sassuolo pushing for 35 million on the obligation to buy, to make it a total of 45 million euros once it's all said and done. Again, another meeting scheduled, possibly even later today, but the deal should get done this week, and I would fully anticipate. I know there's reports now saying that the whole thing could blow up because Juve is so frustrated, but I don't see that happening. I think they're just sticking to their guns and doing what I would do as well, knowing you have terms with the player. Last, certainly not least, we know we've got Kyle Jorge. We know he's joining Juventus, and he's coming this week. Should be there on Wednesday at the earliest, if not Thursday. There are some things he has to clear up in Brazil before taking off and leaving for Italy. So there you have it. That's the news surrounding Juventus today. Last, certainly not least, there are a couple offers coming out now for Ramsey. Not full-on offers, but interest. We'll see what ends up happening there. Wolverhampton is one of the teams from the Premiership. So again, we'll see what happens. I think Juve needs to make it clear they don't have Ramsey in their plans, and hope that this player can make a decision, because we did the same with guys that we arguably shouldn't have and push them aside. Most notably, last one was Mario Mandzukic. Why would we have a problem doing it with Ramsey? Very interesting stuff, but that's where we sit with the news today. Thank you all for tuning in. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Be sure you check out our sponsor too, with a lot of great Juventus designs, stripedheartsapparel.com. Ciao tutti, we'll talk tomorrow. Forza Juve, fino alla fine.